Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up, homies? How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Y'all Gucci? That's good, that's good. As long as y'all cool. We about to just stream for a little bit. If Drake drops y'all, I ain't gonna even cap to y'all. We ending the stream. I might join, like, you know what I'm saying, started it back up and shit, but as of right now, if Drake drop, we drop the stop and stream just so I could fucking, react to it, post it, and then I might just get back on. Maybe. As soon as I hear that first, yeah, my pants are wet. I'm getting moist. Like, I'm ready for Fat D. Pause. I'm not gonna lie, that acronym is crazy. He had to know what he was doing with that acronym. But we about to react to some shit today. Let's see, AJ Green posted. Let's see. We're just gonna react to some shit for a little bit. That shit was a little too loud. I had to turn it down.
Oh, gang! Got the new Aweewees in. Y'all know I love this pattern, bro. It's on the gloves, cleats, hoodie. It's everywhere. Now it's on a show hoodie. Go ahead and go cop the Aweewee hood. And y'all know what to use, gang. I'm on code AJ1 everywhere.
All this is what we've been waiting on. The way you end dudes like that, step on their throat early. Hit them in the mouth, choke the life out of them, kick the shit out of them, make the plays, make the block.
I just know he a tough player. Niggas who wear this, bro, I already know they tough as shit, bro. Nigga is ready. He just looked like a football player.
And everybody has a good time.
You ready, boy? You ready, boy? What Cam Newton said, I'm back! Damn it! Y'all be like, yo, where AJ Green been at? I was on the youth channel, turning up, no subscribe did, but we back on the main channel, you heard, the football season. Y'all remember Josiah and y'all remember CJ Hurd. Y'all know I'm coming to see all my 707 boys in pads, because y'all be talk. Last year, this team was favored to beat them and shut them up. This year, they came to their home stadium and they're still favored to beat them. So now they gotta really show Atlanta, Georgia, what's the word? Is you ready to start one cannon off? Give me one more. Where AJ Green is at, so hoodie is at. Make sure okay.
I wish I could juggle, bro. Like, imagine being able to juggle, bro. That shit would be so nice. I would do that shit nonstop.
So hoodie. He snagged that bitch. They said it's CJ little brother. His little side eye. How your brother get so good at Madden? I don't know. That boy came to the crib and tore us up in Madden. He just started the game channel too. You know what CJ got on, don't he? He got the cleats and the glove. Yeah, you know we got Josiah and CJ out here, boy. That boy CJ got on the Aweeweee glove. This shit finna be a movie. Watch this. The Aweeweee bracelet, the Aweeweee cleats. Them things were sold all the way out. I had to hunt for a pair. I said, I got you, my boy. I got him out of wrist. If that boy don't boom something or take that pill, I'm taking it all back. Y'all remember, Josiah?
Bro, I can't wait for football season, bro. Football season is just a beautiful thing, bro. I love football season.
I always gonna put it on. Bro, they are both back returners. If they don't trip this, I'm sick. Sorry about that. Oh, they folded. They folded. They folded. Kicker seen a fit. He said, nah. Nah. Let's see what the word is, bro. Y'all know me, gang. That boy Josiah's a junior with like 60 offers. I'm not exaggerating. Google him. Oh, damn. You know what? I respect it. I feel like you always gotta start with a run play. You gotta test the water, see what the O-line, D-line talking about. But once y'all get comfortable, come on, let's show them the 13 reasons why you double cover that boy. Hate to say it, but it's money now. We gonna see what this Trinity defense is talking about. Ain't that what they say in Atlanta? It's talking about. You know where Bill gotta go. 613, smooth as 613. 13 reasons why he's gotta double cover me. 13 reasons why I'm in your game plan. 13 reasons why he's coming back on the 7-on-7 team. Stay tuned for which 7-on-7 team. Don't say give him top, give him that bill. Perfect Nugent. Where did I find him?
Whenever you're ready to catch it, spell.
A third and 7.
You don't want him to catch it.
Hey, La Mama and Milkins. Look at him in the style. Look at him in the style. Look at that bill. It's been too many plays. Give him that bill. Yeah, like Timothy McGillicuddy.
Seems like to me, that's Mr. Clutch right now.
And right.
I told you what it was. That boy 100% 3 for 3.
Let me ask y'all a question. If somebody already got it, who does it go to? Like, should I let them pick? Because you know my boy was going to get next. So, why? You called it. Definitely called it. It's 3 targets, 3 catches, 1 tutty. Keep track. The coach sent me a full player sweep of their key players. I seen the kicker. I said, what you sent me the kicker for? We just found out why he sent the kicker. Hey, that boy looks like he's good from about 50. So let this game get anywhere close. We're good. He's really kicking that thing. That kicker is kicking that thing. I don't even know if I told y'all. Yo, look at that board.
Ball first and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
How you doing, brother? Good, how you doing? Shit, you know. Tell me you don't look like Zach Branch. When I first met him, I said, that's Josiah Branch right there. Let's see what this Trinity talk about. Damn. Wait a second, I'm calling this now. That running back runs hard.
He will be hard to stop.
Hey, I seen one handoff for 4 yards, but I seen enough. Look at CJ back there looking sweet in the mouth with me clean. Get him. Hold that up. It's deep. What am I doing? Matter of fact, I'm gonna need to cast spell a little later. This defense is talking about everything right now. It's money down already. Like it. Woo. That's short. That's short. That's short. Bro, you better not do nothing. Crazy. That's 4. What you gonna do? Kicking and sticking. What y'all doing? You're projected to beat a team in their home stadium for the season opener. It's 4th and 1. What do you do? Kicking or sticking? Who want this hoodie? You're not kicking it. They ain't kicking it. Huh? Go get it, boy. Right to you. You got time. No! Oh, he's gonna watch that on film and be like, damn, he could have slid. You have a marker? I thought he wanted me to sign his shoe. That boy said kiss it. That's gotta be a little bit racist.
At least have a crispy, clean Air Force One.
Yeah, them frat party Air Force Ones talking about kiss it. You know, kiss these.
So out of pocket. I bet if someone say, yo, kiss my shoe instead of signing it. That's insane and disrespectful. No, I need you here. I need you right here. Because what defense are they running? Yo, if they don't fix that defense and this offensive coordinator decides to put his foot down, that boy will throw for 427.5 yards. Don't ask how he's going to get to a half, but he's going to figure it out. Look at the side. Look at the safety. This is suspicious. Look at my bubble.
Come on, man. We need better play calling than that, man.
Give me a little laminated playbook. Come on.
No gain.
Let's get the crayon book out here. If you want a YouTube channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get the coloring book outside. You got the safety playing 12 yards off of Josiah Abdullah game. You let him get on his toes, he fakes to the corner one time. Pat, it's over with. The window is wide open. What are you looking at? The window is wide open. What are you looking at? Here you go. Dude. Oh my God. Wow. He's going places. That was professional. They are scared to return this ball. Bro, I would have already had about 75 on purpose, y'all. Respectfully, though, because I told y'all last time I was going to go play in the XFL. OGs know. I got signed in XFL. And I had to turn it down because I had other things to do, you feel me? But next year, I'm going to Spain. I'm going overseas and playing. Get in there, CJ. Get in the mix. That defense is swarming. And at halftime, what? Oh, I'm a smack. I'm a smack up the whole school. Out of there. Go down one. Get down one. He seen them blonde dreads coming. He's Put it right here. One more time. Boom. Oh my God. Look at 44. That looks terrible, man. You cannot be that big in ankle socks, bro. What? They coming to you. Damn right. It's about 3rd and 14. They got no choice. They gotta go towards CJ. But they don't read the scouting report. They don't want to go towards CJ. Boy, look how disciplined that defensive line is. They thought they was gonna get him. Wait. There's no safety. They going to him. They going to him. They going to him. Big. Oh my God. I was about to post that as an ad, boy. Oh my God. CJ Hurd. Put it right here. Almost skidded him. He had one more tackle to break him. He was out of there. But CJ! We gotta go to grandma's house. That's your older brother, right? He ain't coming home or nothing. Yeah, he gotta go stay with his shorty. Unless he get it back. He can get it back in blood. Nah, because we called it. We seen the quarterback make the check. Look at him. I thought he gonna try it. He dropped it. That boy just signed. They're in a mystery coverage. The corner came in front of him, left, came back, Secco, left him again. Like, what are y'all in? Yo, look, let me get the GLD untucked.
You gotta get that chain out.
Promo code AJ15, you heard?
Yeah. Just take one for me, AJ.
I only got 2 hands now. He's playing inside shade. Oh, he playing the most. Oh, that would have been a great goal. Oh, coach gotta call a timeout for him. School timeout? Why you put him in motion? You in the boundary. Corner's playing 2 yards aside of you, can't. You got them Evan Stewart release. Like, what are we talking about?
Why was that route so zesty, bro? He looked like he was on the runway. Peep it, bro. Peep it.
Goddamn Evan Stewart release. Like, what are we talking about? I said Beanie Man. Beanie Man. Beanie Siegel. Oh my God. Oh my God. Got another one. Come here, Joe. Come here, Josiah.
Touchdown.
Josiah is currently at 4 targets, 4 catches, and 2 tutties. Boy, it's gonna be good. It's still the first quarter.
AJ.
God, that kicker's good. Sneak.
Get it.
You ain't about to do nothing with it. You ain't about to do nothing with it.
AJ.
What you want me to do with this? Take a picture? Y'all better stop giving me your phones. I'm gonna start DMing people. Y'all keep bringing me your phone.
Oh shit.
They are not moving that pill. I haven't even got a first down. Oh, this defense is scrapping. I'm talking that they took that pregame speech personal. They done drove an hour to get that. They better not let them pass the sticks. They better not go 21-0 first quarter. We're favored. What's up? Yeah, oh, that's a big boy though. He was there making a tackle, and I was a blind tackle to. Where is he going? That boy's going to Bama. Hey, buddy, about 6'9". Hey, buddy, you sure you're not in college yet? CJ! Woo! That's a great tackle, and it's still shot my knee down. Oh, wait, hold down? Great tackle, bring on that puncher. 25 yards on the punt return. Under. Over. I don't know if he gonna catch it clean, get enough speed. 20. Oh, what, 100 push-ups? 5. Yeah. Fair catch. Fair catch don't count. No, he has to do. He gotta be up there. He gotta keep. Quarter on 35. Quarter on 25. Quarter on 25. Nope. Get him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touchdown! Oh my God!
I mean, he taking it all the way. They hype.
Boy, that boy about to make it 21-0 play. Talking about they favored to win.
Stay your butt inside. If they went out there, I'll take the blame and I'll get it fixed. But I can't stop it. We can't. If you give up inside tackles, there is no chance we'll ever win. There is no defense for that. All right, let's get it done.
Hey, let's go. Look at Mama's. You better sign, Mom. That was a little fast. What do you do? Draw a brick? Halftime, you gotta come earn a hood. You don't want that problem, boy.
Damn.
D-line. They keep trying to get him with the hard count. They discipline, boy. What do they have?
They can't do
Just
shit.
run it.
How were they
You
favorites?
think?
They
It's
didn't
an X
quit.
Madden. They click the wrong play. You know when you're trying to get the play to snap the Madden and you just start spamming X and you just do something random, you like,
Bro, that should be the worst, bro. When I'm trying to hurry to get the playoff. I press X, they throw with the fucking X, bro, and then it's a pick, bro. That's the worst.
God, that's a great Gator roll, bro. Pass this to Snickers. Matter of fact, commercialize it.
Is he taking it back? I ain't gonna lie,
See him
13
on 707 boys. Turn up. Hold up. Oh man, he did the you know the art like this ain't a walk it off art. Come on, boy. Get up, boy. Go. There you go. He stood up and flipped his hair. There you go. You're scaring him. He alright. He broke a nail. He alright. That's had me nervous. Look at him jogging on all slow. Boy, had me nervous. I mean, you better get your ass up, boy.
Now he just need to tutty right now. Off the injury, backhand, tutty.
Why to tuck that?
Clutch. The whole shot. I got a shotty on my side.
That boy gonna pull it up. How you doing? I'm like, what the heck? What's good? Huh?
Let me get a cheers, bro. Let me get a cheers.
Forget that. My sister called me. I said, what do you want? I looked, I said, that's me. What y'all move, man? Come here.
I'm scared.
Tell me that's not my twin for real. Yo, it's the first time my sister ever pulled up. I'm smoking. I'm circling with that. I'm gonna wait right here. What down is it? Second down. Hold on. Wait. I got time. Come here. Yeah, that's that one. That's that one. It's over. It's down, bro. You know anything about football? Okay, it's 3rd and 10. You ready? First down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, he cooked him so bad. He hit him with. Bro, if I look, we gotta run that back.
First down.
This nigga said die on him.
I told you I'm surgical with this. I'm trying to mumble my sister. I'm shut up. I said I'm surgical with this. Damn it, pound stupid. Got rain on him. You play basketball, right? Okay, it's 3rd and 10. First down. 97. Go get it. Top. It was 3rd and 33, and now it's 4th and 6. I'm going for it. Respectfully, they gonna kick it though. He gonna drill that. Pop the scoreboard up. 24-0. They are going absolutely crazy right now.
Oh, I just sent somebody to the concession stand for one.
Quick question for you. Who is getting the GLD? 'Cause I can't give you another one, so I'm gonna let you pick. Think about it though. And y'all think about it too. Let me know if I give it to the right person or if I fold it. Go ahead and comment who I should get a GLT by the end of the video. They ain't talking about nothing. Wasn't they favorite to beat y'all? Yeah. I don't know who made that report, but he need to be found and spoken to.
Am I dripping or Johnny?
Ah, you treading water a little bit. You need one of those. You need one of those. Throw that on there. Now that completes your joint. It's completed, huh? Oh, damn! I mean, he's been holding them all game, though. But respectfully, he's been holding them all game. What you doing, bro? When did you get, what the?
Oh, I just sent somebody to the concession stand for one.
When did he get a burger? Why is he eating it like some snack?
Look at the piece, man.
Great ball. As soon as you release, that's a bucket. Hey, that's their first down the whole game, though.
At least we don't pay $40K a year to go to a school.
What a
Ball's incomplete. Brings up third
That's
down.
2 plays in a row. They could have took that hill and put on that turnover chain. You can't not take the ball away in the home opener.
Picks up.
Cribbit. 4th and 5 with 2 minutes till halftime. Cribbit. Hey, let's just watch your side. Come on. Yeah, come straight to you. Ain't over end. Go get it. No, Nick.
Fair catch.
He had like 20 yards of space. What is he doing? Yo, back up. Dang. What is he doing? They must have told him they gonna throw a goal ball. He said, nah. Laminated papers don't look like they're in my favor. I don't see no streaks on that thing. There you go. Get out of bounds. You got 57 seconds. I don't see no fast plays on that laminated paper. Let that thing go.
Rodgers on the tackle.
4th down for no reason at all. I don't give a freaking noogie. Throw that thing. I'm playing with my boy Stacks. It's week 1. Let him put that out of hand. Halftime. A lot of smoke in there. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. Damn. Get him out of here. He got cooked.
I'm getting sliced up. Send the second string.
Come back in. He did my man's kind of bad, so I'm about to go try to redeem him right quick. You know, that's what the team do. Hey, got you. Hey, hold on. That way up. That way up, that way.
Oh my God.
Even when I fold, the game got me. Come on. Oh, yes, get him. They slapped me up, though. This is why you got a game, so somebody can pick up the slack. All right, lock in.
Let's go, give me 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on,
Let me fix the Dewey. Wait, untuck the promo code AJ15. You gonna smack the mask off that boy. What the hell was that sassy? Ready? Yup, that handle.
Oh, that way. You went that way? Go. Okay, we're going up.
Yup. Oh, that's down. You play football? I play anything. I play baseball. Okay. Hey, hit a foul ball. First down!
That first down one is crazy.
What is it?
Gun on him.
Dying.
Shoot the bird in the sky. He caught the gun on you, boy.
Bro, why is this shit so entertaining, bro?
I gotta get my get back. He did me something serious. Yeah, it's over with now. Read a book. It's over. All right, come on, ready? Hell my God!
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, stop playing with him, eh?
This kid's amazing. I'm done.
It's okay. Hold this.
This kid is outstanding.
Hold this. It's gonna go.
Oh my God! He got his get back.
He brought them to the game. You see him. But they got some.
Where are they running it?
Oh my word! Oh man! That's why I lost shadow box. I should have cast a spell on.
Yeah.
Bro, I want them to keep them on the goose head. Me too. Facts. They ain't gonna project them to win again. Shout out to y'all though. I don't know nothing about y'all, so don't get mad. Shout out to y'all. He dropped it?
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did. That was a great ball. He didn't drop
Tell him
that.
where to put it.
He dropped it. Oh, my God. That was a great
Intended for Hamilton.
Oh, there we go. Get out of that point. Oh, damn. That's stupid. That's stupid. Oh.
13 reasons.
That post been in all game, bro. They don't got no safety back there. I would have been through that post, man. He was about to slide. They like that little quick pass. They like that little quick pass. Yeah, they like that little quick pass. I'm about to change my signature. I'm about to start writing stuff. I'm about to start writing, hey. Get in there, Joe. Get the ass, Joe. Get the ass, Joe. That boy runs. You ain't never gonna say he's a 7-on-7 player. That boy slides. Now y'all seen him. Got it. Whoop. Get in there, Joe. Get in there, Joe. Boy, it's a celebration. Yo, Josiah's acceleration is really 0 to 60. He really got one step and go.
Josiah talking that shit.
Oh, he is talking. He definitely is talking. Like, what could you be talking about, bro? I got like 9 catches, 2 tutties, and 60 offers. What could you possibly say to that, bro? Respectfully. Like, bro, no D-Rod. What could you say to that? Like, damn, you suck. Stop it. Good catch, bro. The moment ain't right. Come on, I know I'm not wrong. The moment was a moment.
That's because the scoreboard looked the way it looked.
Bro, look at the student section. Student section getting a little thin. I'm gonna have to start doing a giveaway at the end of the game to get them to stay. I'm gonna have to start giving stuff away at the end of the game.
But remember, this was supposed to be a blowout the opposite way. They were the underdogs, and it's 31 Dunkin' Donuts.
They really said they was gonna beat
Imagine
them.
being the underdog, bro. And you blow the other team out. That's insane.
Come on.
Can't throw it towards CJ. Bro, they need to just ask Madden. Bro, these elementary day 1 install offensive plays gotta go. It look like they got athletes now. They going goddamn gut, pull, run, hitch. What are y'all doing? Look at this weak. Their coach is selling them.
They gave up.
They gave up after the kickoff. It's 31-0 and y'all running the same plays? Better dig deep in that crayon book.
Down 31, you still running the ball.
The definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over
That's
again.
crazy. To be down 31 zip and you not airing that bitch out, bro. You better air it out.
Expecting a different outcome. Y'all have tried that tired gut the whole game. There you go. There you go. Throw that ball. Now they want to move the ball. They still doing that gut. That. Bro, the gut is over. Hey, get out the playbook. If he signaled a play, just no. If I'm the quarterback, no. Damn, that gut is what got us in this position.
There's no excitement to the game when you have this on the sideline.
He probably got better play calling on that app right there. Okay, so maybe that's why they're not throwing the ball. He says his lifelong dream.
He gonna get his dream shattered if you go over there. Don't do that to him.
I'm gonna go over there and smack him up. I think I'm gonna go let him do it. You know what? Let's cut the commercial real quick.
Might as well. They can.
Oh my God. Read a book. Read a book. Ready? Hey. You want to tag in? Oh, man. Oh, now you want to miss. Now you want to miss. Come on, man. Now, read a book. Oh. You play football? No. He plays football. What position?
I play lineman.
Hey, your offense need to move the sticks now. It's 3rd and 3. First down. Move the sticks.
He just got hit with the first down.
You see the wristbands? It's garbage hours now. So, Bryce, make us a mix, and I'm going to give you a promo code at the end of the game. Again, go cop it.
25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got something on me, ain't done yet.
Yo, I'm with the cash talk, come on.
Can't take calls, but it's send that text from way downtown, but it's shit still wet. Yeah, that's a guarantee. King of the city.
I'm a code and they want if you didn't vote for him, I don't know what to tell you. But he got 2 tutties with 1 hand. They about to put them 4s up. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey, 12, I heard a rumor.
What's that?
You got 2 tutties with 1 hand.
You see it right here?
I heard a rumor.
Oh.
I heard a rumor.
Oh, I'll tell you that. You are really silly if you get another one. You really silly if you get prepared or nothing. So this is what we're gonna do. Since I was a little unprepared and sold hoodies, from now on, before we come to your school, we're gonna allow your school to sell them. So you can already come to the game rocked up, hood up. Get with it or get split it, get in.
Let's go! Who is that? Quarterback got smacked and delivered a bucket. The brand new Awiwi hood. It's gonna be the first Awiwi bomb. Coach, let him score. Let him finish, coach. So the receiver completely missed that. Let him score. Yeah, there you go. You needed that.
This is disrespectful. Where's the mercy rule? Yo, bro, Chad, I was on a football team, bro. We got blown out so bad by Gratz, bro. That shit was like 66 to like 0, bro. At that point, it should have been a mercy rule, bro. That shit was ridiculous.
Because the receiver completely missed his block. He ran him over, ran another dude over. Gotta let him score.
You know the crazy part? I think they still doing this with their second team versus their first team.
It is 44 Nathaniel. And the game that was projected to lose.
Hey, has anybody seen any Dunkin' Donuts?
He still got a boot. Jesus Christ. They kicked us like that. It is 45-0 with 5 minutes left. They better not fold this shutout. I love that.
Try to take it, I'm getting it back. And if they hit me, they gotta get taxed. I'm making hit after hit after hit, and I promise you, boy, every color reflects. Hop on a verse and I body it quick. They never work, and it's why we.
You know what? Let's just go give him his GLD and get out of there.
Go ahead, come here.
Pull the hood down. That boy had 2 tutties in one hand.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that job you are.
2 tutties. Bro, you know how crazy that is? A nigga with one hand cookie on.
White boy, I know. It got slimy. You already know. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad y'all got to see my 7-on-7 boys in action. But I had something planned for y'all this video. I had a giveaway planned, but UPS folded on me. Catch us next week in Alaska and stay tuned for that giveaway. I promise only one of y'all gonna get it. Hey, you wanna come do the outro? Yeah. You gotta put some more stank in that.
That was fire. Now it's Drake dropping. Cause bro. I really just don't trust Aubrey, bro. I'm sitting here waiting, thinking like, okay, Aubrey gonna drop tonight. Cause everyone's saying Amazon said the album dropping. Niggas saying the album dropping. If I get hype as shit and the album don't drop, I might punch on somebody. But we about to watch a murder mystery. This is the only channel I trust, bro. Cause they don't be on no copyright dicky and shit. But they got I ain't gonna lie, they got some of the best vids on here, bro. We got an hour and 7 minutes. Let's see. I want something good. Think about this. He looked evil as shit. Let's watch it. Hold up. What's this about Logan Paul's wife? What the fuck? Okay. I'm like, why the fuck is it muted? There we go. Alright, so we got the case of Despicable Joseph Zeiler. I don't know how the fuck to say this nigga name, so don't dicky in the comments below.
What's that?
Not gonna lie, he just looked like he got, like, I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. He just looked like the type of nigga who would got bullied in school, bro. He looked like niggas used to take his cheese and crackers, bro, and fucking daycare and shit. Look, and, like, you should have knew this nigga was crazy when he had first of all, this nigga just got a buzz on the side. He got no fade, and it looked like he got a toupee. This nigga is drawing. I'm just saying, bro, a nigga got no fade, just a buzz. This is straight buzz cut, bro. Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Look. He look chill too. Look. He don't even look chill. Look, should have known from the tattoos and this busted ass haircut. Damn. Look at him with a straight elbow. And then they start wrestling him to the ground like that was gonna do something. He did what he wanted to do. He like, look. This him, bro. Look. These niggas got me life in prison. What the fuck? I'm about to fuck somebody up. Come here, let me talk to you. Bam, bitch. Nigga hit him with the bow. He said, bam, bitch. Bro, I gotta see that shit one more time, bro. It's not funny, but it's funny, bro. Look. So, wait, so they said I 20? Bam! Now 20 to the face. Come on. Ah, help me! Hey. I got to arrest her like I'm a cop. I told her, man, she sucked on my cock. I told her, chill, she fucking me. Wait. We just chilling, we on that block. He could get hot.
On May 9th, 1990, Jan Cornell, a dedicated hospital worker, left her 11-year-old daughter in the care of a close friend before heading out for a much-needed evening break. As dawn approached the following morning, Jan returned to what can only be described as a parent's worst nightmare, a chilling crime scene involving both her daughter and her friend. Local law enforcement exerted every resource, chasing down leads and interviewing countless individuals, but the perpetrator remained at large. It seemed the assault would languish in the cold case files indefinitely. However, after a span of over 25 years, the evolution of forensic technology offered a glimmer of hope. But with time, evidence can degrade and witness memories fade, making cold cases notoriously difficult to prosecute. The community and Jan alike were left to wonder. Would this technological breakthrough finally bring long-awaited justice for the heinous acts committed that fateful night? Let's dive in.
Trying to fix myself, chill.
It was a balmy and seasonably warm 80 degrees at 10:30 p.m. in Cape Coral, Florida on May 9, 1990. For Jan Cornell, who lived in the Courtyards Apartments condominium community, it felt like any other night. Jan, a single mother of two, lived with her youngest daughter, 11-year-old Robin. She worked at Cape Coral Hospital alongside her close friend, 32-year-old Lisa Story. Earlier that day, Jan had helped Lisa settle into her spare room. When Jan's boyfriend invited her over to watch TV, Lisa agreed to watch Robin. Around 10:30 p.m., Jan tucked Robin into
They wasn't watching TV, they was fucking. They was fucking. That's inappropriate, I'm gonna stop.
bed for the night. She gave her daughter a goodnight kiss, said I love you, and headed for the door. As she left, she remembered not to lock one of the two front door locks as it was broken. Although the trip to her boyfriend's house was intended to be a quick visit, Jan unexpectedly fell asleep on the couch. She did not wake up until 4 a.m. Jan was in a rush as she had to be at work at 4:30 to start her hospital shift. With little time to spare, she returned home, but as she approached the front door, a strange feeling settled in, heightened by what sounded like footsteps from within. When Jan reached her front door, she found both locks were secured and she could not enter. Moving to the side patio, she noticed the sliding door was open and the kitchen light was on. As Jan entered, she found someone had taken photos of her two daughters off a shelf in the living room and arranged them on an ironing board. She immediately knew something was wrong. Jan ran to the upstairs bedrooms and was terrified by what she saw. Moments later, she dialed the police. In an interview with Cape Coral Police years later,
Bro, that's just so sad, bro. I couldn't even imagine, bro, walking in on your fucking child dead, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, you can hear the pain, bro. Especially for a mom. I feel like it's different for, like, a mother, bro, because they literally had to push them out and, be pregnant with them. I don't know, but it's just like, damn, bro. That shit sounds sad. I almost cried right there, bro.
Jan recalled what she experienced that fateful evening.
I actually found my daughter and my friend I had been out for the evening, and when I returned home, there was an issue with my door, and I couldn't get in my front door, so I went around to the slider, and the slider was open. So I entered through the slider and got an eerie feeling at that time. Actually, I thought I was walking into my house being broken into. And I went up the stairs, and when I went up the stairs, the first thing I saw was my daughter, and she was in my bedroom. And out of the corner of my eye from the landing, I could see Lisa, and she was still in her bed. And then that's when my mind just was going 100 miles an hour trying to figure out what is going on here. And I, called 911 and tried to resuscitate Robin. And in my mind, I knew she was gone. She was cold. She was a little hard. And I knew that she was gone. But I still thought maybe I'd get a miracle. And I kept screaming for Lisa. I didn't know at that time that she also was killed. I kept screaming for her to tell me what happened here, what's going on. And I'm on the phone with 911 with Robin, screaming for Lisa. And then the police got there, and and here we are. The police got there and kind of invaded and to start their investigation. I think probably looking back on it, even though I remember every detail, I think maybe I was in shock. Because intelligently, like I said, I knew she was gone, but I just couldn't process how, why, who, what happened here.
Police arrived shortly after the 911 call and walked into a horrific scene. Lisa and Robin had been suffocated with pillows and then violated post-mortem. The killer posed Robin's tiny body. Whoever the perpetrator was, they took the time to get the photos from a living room shelf and arranged them on the ironing board. Jan believes they were intended as some kind of message to her, although she's not sure what. Police say the killer took several items from the crime scene, all belonging to Lisa, including her driver's license, credit cards, a checkbook, and a new wristwatch that she had bought as a gift for her boyfriend's birthday, which was 2 days away. None of the items have ever been recovered. Detectives also found a pair of white socks on a dining room chair that didn't belong to anyone in the house. They found a designer keychain with Toyota car keys sitting on a TV in Jan's room. The keys didn't belong to Jan or Lisa. Police believe the killer accidentally left them behind. Police recovered a complete DNA profile from the killer's bodily fluids, as well as blonde hair from the crime scene. They've learned the killer is a white male with type O blood. Law enforcement swabbed and talked to numerous individuals. Traffic records were checked for possible stops of a Toyota around the time of the crime, and hundreds of tips were reviewed and worked to no avail. Detectives would spend the next 15 years repeatedly going over the evidence, searching for anything that could help them identify a suspect.
It's crazy how technology advanced so much, because back then it seems like it was, I'm not saying easier to get away with a murder, but it's damn. Nigga left his keys behind, all that, and they still couldn't catch this man.
Investigated everyone close to Jan and Lisa while also focusing on the community. They interviewed every resident in the 140 units of the Courtyards North complex and those living on surrounding streets. Investigators determined 19 neighbors near and around the condos were potential suspects. They narrowed that list to 10, including one man characterized as a Peeping Tom who fled to Mississippi shortly after the murders. His ex-girlfriend had told police he was acting shifty after the murders. The man's hair was consistent with hair found on the bodies, a police report showed, but ultimately, he was not linked to the murders. Then, the double homicide was featured twice on America's Most Wanted. It first aired on January 21, 2006, and again on July 28, 2007. As a result of the national broadcasts, many tips came pouring in. Consequently, Cape Coral Police signed a retired New York City detective, Fidel Balan, to a 6-month contract to exclusively investigate the cold case and try to develop any new leads on the murders. Unfortunately, Balan was unable to solve the case before the expiration of his contract.
Yeah.
In 2009, Florida passed a law requiring the collection of DNA samples from every person charged with or convicted of a felony, and from many defendants convicted of a special class of misdemeanors. Many years later, Jan continued to hold out hope that her daughter's murderer would someday be caught.
No.
Not giving up. I'm not going away. I'm not giving up. And thankfully, I've been able to keep the Cape Coral Police Department on board with my promise. I told them all about my promise. I promised the day I had to say goodbye that for as long as I was alive, I would never stop looking for who hurt them. And like I said, I've managed to establish a relationship and keep the Cape Coral Police on board. And they're still looking as well. We'll just keep doing this as long as, you know, we can reach out and ask people, because I'm convinced in my heart and soul that someone still in this community may have knowledge of who did this crime, and they...
Bro, it's like she didn't even get to grow up and experience life, bro. That's the part that like saddens me, bro, when it's like these people kill these young kids or young people in general, where it's like they didn't even get to experience life for real yet. Like, I'm only 22. I still got a whole bunch of more life to live. So it's like, what the fuck?
keep holding back, and every year I say, it's time, please come forward. You know, they're not helping themselves by keeping this to themselves. If anybody knows anything, which, like I said, in my heart and soul, I'm convinced someone knows, they need to come forward to the police department, and they need to help bring justice to this case.
Jan did her best to move forward with her life given the circumstances, including marrying the boyfriend she visited the night of the homicide. She had taken his name but asked that she be identified as Cornell out of concern for their safety. In 2016, the Cape Coral Police Department ran a paid ad campaign on social media, hoping to cast a wider net in searching for information. Additionally, billboards were posted throughout Southwest Florida. On September 28, 2016, the Cape Coral Police Department assembled a press conference to provide an update on the case.
Last week, the Cape Coral Police Department detectives were notified of a CODIS database hit on DNA taken from a recent arrestee at the Lee County Jail that matched the suspect's DNA samples from the Cornell Story case. Over the last several days, detectives worked tirelessly in interviewing this arrestee and obtaining a body warrant for additional sample to confirm the initial CODIS hit. The FDLE Crime Lab, who has been instrumental in this case over the last 26 years, expedited this testing. Detectives from our Investigative Services Bureau have been in constant contact with the State Attorney's Office.
Bro, like, look at the pain, bro.
Since this discovery. It is my pleasure to tell you that today, an arrest warrant was served on Joseph Zeiler, last name spelling Z-I-E-L-E-R, white male, date of birth of 4/15/1962, for the murders of Robin Cornell and Lisa Story. We got him.
W-Mom, bro, because she, no matter what, she never gave up. She kept like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker, bro.
I just dreamt about this day, never knowing if it was ever going to happen, but I never lost faith, and I never lost hope that someday we would all know who killed my beautiful daughter and Susan's sister, Lisa. Well, we all know that miracles exist. I feel in my heart that there is a God because I prayed for this day every day for 26 years and could never let it go, how he tortured and killed my baby and my friend. And I thank every one of these men standing in this room for listening to me and for not arresting me for stalking them for 26 years. I cannot be more grateful today. I cannot be more happy. I want my daughter and my friend to finally rest in peace.
On August 27,
Yes,
2016, 54-year-old Joseph Zeiler of North Fort Myers got into a heated argument with his eldest son. In the midst of that altercation, Zeiler shot and injured his son with a pellet gun.
Bro, this nigga just look crazy. Look at his hair, bro. It looked like his scalp is coming up, bro. He gotta let it go.
The incident led to his arrest on charges of
I don't even
aggravated
care,
battery
bro.
with a
It's fuck
deadly
him, bro. He
weapon.
getting cooked.
Since the
I'm
charge
roasting
is a
the shit out of
second-degree
him.
felony, it triggered a DNA swab as required under the 2009 DNA collection law. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement notified Cape Coral Police when Zeiler's DNA returned a hit on the computer software database known as CODIS. Additional DNA from Zeiler was obtained and tested. The results matched him to DNA found at the scene of the crime.
See his dumb ass. And the crazy part, bro, if he would have, like, say if he never done anything after that in his life, like, he just chilled and didn't fucking shoot his son with a fucking pellet gun, he'll be alright. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Cornell Story murders 26 years ago. Zeiler, who was 28 at the time of the double homicide, will face 5 charges, including 2 counts of sexual battery, 1 count of burglary, and 2 counts of first-degree murder. He was held in custody without bail pending trial and faces the death penalty. Zeiler made his first appearance for the murder charges on the day after his arrest. After 6 years of delays, the trial of Florida versus Joseph Zeiler would begin in May 2023.
Damn, this recent as fuck.
Jury selection starts this morning in the trial of the man accused of killing an 11-year-old and a babysitter in Cape Coral. Joseph Zeiler is charged with the double homicide. It happened more than 30 years ago.
Prosecutors were confident they had a strong case for conviction and the death penalty. Body fluids found on the bedsheet where Robin was sleeping matched the defendant to a frequency over 1 in 700 billion, claimed lawyers for the prosecution. Additionally, they would hear testimony from Zeiler's girlfriend of 26 years, who had started dating him the same month as the murders and broke up with him after his arrest. When asked about Zeiler's preferences for intimacy, she described the same position in which Robin was found posed.
Yo, this is
Also,
crazy.
she
They
refuted
dicked into
Zeiler's
this man's
claims of
sex
memory
life.
problems related to a motorcycle accident, saying that she never observed any such issues during their 26-year relationship. Zeiler's legal team would offer a range of defenses, including challenging the DNA evidence, an alternate suspect, and stating the defendant was out of town when the crime occurred. Opening arguments were heard on May 16, 2023.
Month before the CODIS hit, the defendant gets arrested for an unrelated charge. But the result of that is his mouth is swabbed for DNA. And that DNA is put into CODIS. That's how we get the match. At the time of the murders, he's living in Cape Coral, and he works at Marine Concepts of Cape Coral, which is very close to Jan's house. So in September of 2016, the day after the CODIS hit, CCPD brings Joseph Zeiler there to talk to him. And from the word go, he is evasive. He tells them that
Let me fix my position real quick. Goodness. I'm gonna turn on this AC, yo. It's hot as shit. Don't look at my cup. Chat was up. That's cool. It's a late stream. Are we lagging? What the fuck? Why are we lagging? Are we lagging on here? Why are we lagging? Alright, we should move. Alright, let me go.
in 1998 he had a motorcycle accident and has no memory of anything that happened the 8 years before that. Doesn't know his parents' name, doesn't know if he's ever even been to Cape Coral. He knows nothing. He makes it sound like he's completely helpless after this motorcycle accident, has no memory, and his girlfriend Bonnie has to take care of him because he's almost an invalid. And when confronted with the murders, He knows nothing. He doesn't know the people, the places. He has no memory. But you're also going to hear a statement that he gave to law enforcement in August when he was originally arrested on an unrelated crime. He knows facts and can answer questions. He told them how he used to work in Cape Coral and has been with Bonnie for almost 26 years, and how he knows where he was the day his son was born in 1991. You're going to hear directly from the defendant's mouth and phone calls that he makes to Bonnie. He's instructing her how to get a bondsman and hook up the house for collateral, sell off his possessions, how she can become his power of attorney. Clearly someone that is capable of taking care of themselves. There are two different Joseph Zeilers, the one you meet before being confronted with the murders and the one after.
My privilege and pleasure to represent Mr. Zeiler here today, along with Mr. Hollander. My opening statements can be short because, in all candor, we don't have to prove anything. It's the state's burden of proof in this case. We don't have to disprove anything. Mr. Zeiler, if he elects to testify, may testify, or he may not testify. If he doesn't testify, you can't hold that against him, because he's exercising his constitutional right. And you told us early on that you wouldn't hold that against him, that you wouldn't consider it, you wouldn't consider what he might have said had he taken the stand. But ultimately, it's his choice, and we will discuss that once the state rests their case. The Cape Coral Police Department, when they investigated this, literally went out and interviewed hundreds of people. They interviewed them. They took DNA from a lot of them. They took hair samples from a lot of them. What should be significant to you, though, is they didn't talk to Mr. Zeiler. They didn't take any DNA.
I just got a question though. Like, I don't know how lawyers do it, bro. Like, me personally, I don't think I would be able to defend someone who like fucking harm people like that, bro. I mean, it's all obviously, what's the word? Alleged, but still. You know what I mean? Like, just me personally, I couldn't get behind that.
From Mr. Zeiler. They didn't take any hair from Mr. Zeiler until 26 years later. And why was that? Because he was not on their radar. He was not a suspect in this case. Jan Cornell couldn't provide any real assistance to the Cape Coral Police Department about Joseph Zeiler because he was basically nobody at that point in time. Yeah. There's a lot of physical evidence that you will entertain, and I agree with the counsel. Some of it gets used up in testing. There were dozens and dozens of hair samples taken from inside the apartment. There were fingerprints. There were footprints. Obviously, there were other body samples that were taken from inside the apartment, supporting the fact that there were many people who had been through the apartment.
On the trial's opening day, Robin's mother, Jan Cornell, took the stand. After 3 decades, she faced the harrowing task of revisiting the tragic night, examining crime scene photos, and recounting distressing details.
When I came into the room and I found her, I immediately touched her and screamed her name, of course, and she was cold. And
at that point, did you recognize that she was dead?
I did.
What did you do next?
I started giving her CPR.
Did you change the position that she was in?
I did. I moved her.
Did you move her to that position that we saw in Exhibit 44?
Yes, I did.
So the position you moved her into was then on her back?
Yes.
Did you actually perform CPR?
Yes, I did.
What did you notice when you started CPR?
That she had a lot of congestion, like she had really been crying.
Congestion from where?
Her nose, but then when I gave her breath, I could hear her lungs aspirate. And I knew she was dead then.
What did you do next?
I actually was doing that while I had 911 coming to help me.
So you made contact with 911?
I did.
Did you stay with Robin until the police arrived?
I did.
During the cross-examination of Joseph Zeiler, prosecutors questioned him about letters he had sent to Jan Cornell a year earlier. These letters would lead to charges of witness intimidation against Zeiler.
Letter is coming, says Joseph Adam Zeiler at the top, and then there's more, but that's the first part.
Yes.
And what are the numbers 47492/835775?
That's my ID number followed by my booking number.
At the Lee County Jail.
Yes.
And the address of 2115 MLK Boulevard, Main Jail, Fort Myers, 33901. That's where you're being housed.
Yes.
And that letter was addressed to who, sir?
J.G. Batista and family.
At what? Well, who did you address this envelope?
Yes.
And who was J.G. Batista and family?
Well, I thought it was Jenny Gal Batista.
Oh, so you were trying to send this letter to Robin's sister then?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes. I was trying to send it to family, actually. So I guess I was trying to send it to everybody.
The whole Batista family?
Yes.
And in that particular letter, did you profess your innocence by claiming that it was a relative of yours that did this murder?
Yes, I was trying to defend myself because no one would listen to me.
Sir, it calls for a yes or no. Did you, in the letter, profess your innocence or allege your innocence by saying that a relative of yours had done these murders?
Yes.
Did you suggest, in addition to that, did you tell the people who this letter's addressed to that you slept with Jan Cornell, Janice, and a friend of hers in 1989, and therefore that's why your DNA is in the Courtyards North condominium?
Yes, I thought so because she didn't wash her sheets.
You know whether or not Miss Cornell washes her sheets?
How I got that is by the information I was given from you was discovery, and I thought that the only way my DNA could have gotten there was me sleeping with Jan Cornell and Leanne Deller.
Did you sleep with Jan Cornell and Miss Deller?
It's possible because I was here.
Well, now you were here.
I mean,
ain't no way he did. Look at his mitt, bro. I'm not even trying to roast him. This nigga look like I'm trying to think. He just looked like one of those animated like pigs, bro. I can't remember what, bro. He looked like some cartoon character, and I can't think of it right now.
I was here in December of '89. I testified to that earlier. And what I believe happened is I slept with Jan Cornell and Leanne Deller, and they were just too much of a pig not to wash their sheets.
And during your direct exam by counsel, your attorney, you indicate you've never been in their condominium.
I'm speculating that the only way my DNA could have got in there is if I slept with them during December '89 while I was here for the month of December.
And then it would have to follow that your DNA would have stayed viable for let me finish my question. For if it was January, February, March, April, May of 1990, and then, well, okay, I don't want to make it a compound question. Your DNA would have still been there 5 months later.
Yes.
And that's because they're pigs and they don't wash their sheets, right?
Exactly.
You know that?
Well, I assume that.
Bro, this nigga is guilty as hell, bro. Like, he just sound guilty. His lawyers could have prepped him a little more, bro. Should have just told him to keep his mouth shut.
It's like you're assuming that
Arrest this nigga, bro. Take him out. He's guilty as shit.
But just so the record's clear.
Allegedly, because I'm not trying to get sued or anything. So allegedly he's guilty. I don't know for a fact. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer, because y'all motherfuckers be trying to catch it, but I got you. This is just for entertainment purposes only. It's all jokes. It's just jokes.
Clear when I said they're pigs and they wash their sheets. That's what you said.
Absolutely.
Nigga look like a pig. Fuck. I hate niggas like this, bro.
And sitting in jail, pending charges on this case, you thought that this was appropriate to send the 11-year-old who was murdered to mother.
Well, nobody would listen to me, so I was trying to defend myself. Can I speak?
No, sir. Wait for a question, please.
May I retrieve the exhibit?
Go ahead.
Approach with exhibit 312.
312.
Take a moment to look at that letter, please. Was the previous exhibit admitted? Move to admit 311 if I didn't. No objection.
311 is admitted.
Sir, on the second page, that which shows the envelope which was sent to, again, J.G. Batista and addressed from Joseph Adam Zeiler with the same numbers. Is that also a letter you wrote?
I concede I wrote all this.
And in this second letter, you told Jan Cornell, you directed this towards Jan Cornell, correct? And when you said this,
I can't say unless you show me the letter.
I am. I'm going to direct you to the page right now, page 3. So it's the page right after the envelope picture. On the second paragraph. Did you address to Jan Cornell the following? The only way, underlined, is to admit you possibly could have slept with me as a night encounter and you can't remember, you won't be sure, you won't retest. Did you?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Look at nigga, he guilty. He looked like when a kid get in trouble at school and then the parent shows them all the evidence before they get their ass whooped. Or the progress report come in. You come on home hype and shit and the progress. Why the fuck you got 3 Fs? Huh? Hold on. I'm not sure. That's the type of energy you giving off, bro. Nigga got 3 Fs.
I don't see Jan Cornell's name above that. You said Jan Cornell's name was there.
No, I said, who were you? I'll ask it this way. Who were you addressing when you made that statement? Is there someone else in the Batista family you slept with? According to you?
Let the witness answer the question before you ask another question, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes to what?
I don't know. Ask it again.
My back itch, chat. I'm trying to scratch it. I can't even reach it.
Right? A very open-ended question. When you made that statement in the letter, who were you directing that
Jan
to?
Cornell. I was trying to get her to ask to retest NB32A because it doesn't contain my DNA. I don't believe it is.
You've been sitting here for the last 2.5 days, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Did you hear the testimony of who was it that retested?
Jim Pollock.
Of Jim Pollock. Was it Jim Pollock?
Jim Pollock. It was
The retest.
That Morgan, Vicky Molino,
All right. Well, the DNA witnesses, did you hear them say that they actually did retest NB32? That they actually took the sheet, recut another sample, and had another analyst do the same test? Did you hear that?
Yes.
So the retesting was done.
I believe FDLE is siding with the prosecution. Of course they're going to say that.
Okay, and their opinion on that was that Jan Cornell was excluded from that DNA.
I don't think she was. I think that if it was listed, that's the reason I asked for it to be retested, because I don't believe that.
Now, if you flip the page for me and you go to the fourth page of this pack, of that exhibit, and I'm going to ask you to look at the bottom. Did you also direct this to Jan Cornell? If you knowingly allow them to convict the wrong man out of spite and vengeance, I will drag this, parentheses, and you, Robin and Lisa, through appeals all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court in Washington, D.C.
Absolutely. I wrote that.
And did you also write on the next line, I'm innocent, I will prove it, no matter how long it takes. Do you really want the rest of your life spent in court?
Yes, I wrote that.
You're threatening then Miss Cornell with what you're going to do. Should she not? What do you want her to do?
Well, she's calling me a rapist and a murderer. So what? I can't write that. I mean, she called me a rapist and a murderer, and I'm calling her a pig for not washing her sheets.
Oh, shit.
There's a paper right here that they're trying to hide from you.
Mr.
Right
Zeiler.
here. I still see the body of 11-year-old Robin Cornell with the hair of her killer.
The jury will step out.
The blonde hair.
Mr. Zeiler, the effort you've made to introduce evidence that was not previously placed before the jury is an improper action by you, sir. The document has been handed to your counsel. When I ask you to respond to the questions that are given, that is not an invitation for you to give a narrative or a soliloquy or your entire personal belief about your prosecution. You have made yourself a witness in this matter, and as such, must comport with the rules of court. Do you understand?
Yes.
Is that in any way unclear? Is that in any way unclear, Mr. Zeiler? I will ask counsel, did you have a discussion with Mr. Zeiler about the potential for contempt if there are further breaches?
No. Conversation about contempt related to whether he was going to testify when we came back before.
If you continue to act in this manner, I will have contempt proceedings. Is that clear?
Yes.
Bring the jury back in.
During her closing arguments, prosecutor Stephanie Russell informed
Nigga try to pull out a random piece of paper and was going to run with that shit, bro. Niggas is insane.
the jury that the case was straightforward. DNA evidence directly implicated Joseph Zeiler as the murderer. Defense attorney Lee Hollander told the jury that the presence of blonde hair at the crime scene and the extreme violence of the act suggested a personal motive. Given that Jan and the defendant had no known previous connection, he indicated that another individual was the true culprit. On May 18, 2023, after several hours of deliberation, the jury returned a verdict.
This nigga is guilty
In the
on all
Circuit Court
counts.
for the 20 Judicial Circuit in Fort Lee County, Florida.
That's
the
what they
state
gonna
of
say.
Florida versus Joseph Adam Zeiler in case number 16 CF 455. Verdict. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1 of the charge. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder of Robin Cornell. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2 of the charge. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder of Lisa Story. So say we all, signed on May the 18th, 2023, by the foreperson.
Any requests from the defense? Ladies and gentlemen, please listen very carefully to my question. I'm going to go through your juror numbers. I'm going to ask each of you the same question.
5 weeks later, after the jury had voted by a 10-2 margin to recommend death for Joseph Zeiler, all parties returned to court to hear Judge Branning's ruling. However, just a few hours before the decision, Zeiler motioned to his public defender to indicate he had something private he wanted to share with him.
What's that?
Nigga, He literally elbowed the last person that was supposed to help him get out of this situation, bro. He said he really T-Rex to that shit.
Relax. I'm calm. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I am relaxed. I'm calm. Relax.
I used to box. I've taken a lot better shots than that.
Yeah, well, relax. Listen, I ain't doing nothing to you. The court's review of other capital cases has led the court to conclude that the death penalty would be a proportionate sentence in this case. Therefore, the court concludes that under the laws of the state of Florida, the defendant has forfeited his right to live. Accordingly, it is ordered and adjudged that the defendant, Joseph Adam Zeiler, is hereby sentenced to death for the murder of Robin Cornell and the murder of Lisa Story. The defendant is committed to the custody of the State of Florida Department of Corrections for the execution of this sentence as provided by law. The defendant is hereby notified that this conviction and sentence are subject to automatic review by the Florida Supreme Court. Any objection from the state to the court's statements?
No, Your Honor.
Any objection from the defense to the court's statements?
No, sir.
Mr. Zeiler, that is the sentence and judgment of the court. Stand over to be fingerprinted. You are remanded to the custody of the sheriff for transport to the
This
Department of
nigga's
Corrections.
sick. I love when justice is served. Oh yes, I love it.
First of all, I'd like to thank this, because without this, we wouldn't all be here. The dedication, the compassion, the hard work, the everything that was put in.
But can we peep how some of these niggas got that shit on? Like his suit nice and tailored, he got that shit on. He looked like off-brand Ryan Reynolds. This nigga looked like Brian Reynolds, you feel me?
It's nothing like TV, I promise.
Tell me he don't look like an off-brand Ryan Reynolds, bro. Tell me I'm lying, bro.
Nothing. But nothing can take the place of hearing the words today that justice for Robin and justice for Lisa has happened. He has received the ultimate punishment that the state of Florida can give, which is the death penalty. He will never see a free moment. He will never hurt another individual on this earth. For that, I cannot be more grateful. And again, I have to go back to this team, all of them, who have stood by me for years during some very dark moments. And thank you for always giving me respect and letting me be a voice for my daughter and my friend, because I have done it, and I hope very proudly. I love them both, and I never, ever want anyone to forget either one of them. They were here, they lived. Some evil monster cut their lives so short, so unfair. But now they have peace, and now we can let them have peace. Just thank everyone, all of you.
Justice is served.
Like Jan said, I'd like to thank the Cape Coral Police Department, all the particular individuals that hung with this case so long, to the prosecution team, to the administrators that did their job, to the investigators that went day after day, year after year, never giving up hope.
Did they stick by each other for all those years? Oh, wow.
The system, that it worked. Thanks to everybody that showed support to me, my family, Lisa's family. It was a long, hard road. Words can't express the gratitude that I feel. I hope that Lisa and Robin have a little bit more of a smile on their face today.
I'm this is off topic, but his voice is really soothing. Like I would love for that man to tell me a bedtime story, or like just a story of the shit he went through in his life, bro. Because that his voice is soothing as fuck. Become a narrator or some shit.
For 26 years, Jan Cornell bore the haunting weight of her daughter Robin's and friend Lisa's stories, unsolved murders. Each day since that dark night in 1990, she was consumed by grief and the relentless drive for justice. In a testament to a mother's boundless love, Jan clung to every glimmer of hope, notably the breakthroughs in forensic technology. And when the justice system finally arrested, tried, convicted, and sentenced Joseph Zeiler, it didn't just shed light on a chilling past. It restored a small measure of faith to those who needed it most.
Pack him up. I'm glad that nigga got in jail, bro. Fuck that nigga. That nigga, bro, like, we can't fucking game, bro. Like, bro, this nigga just looked evil, bro. We got 19 minutes until midnight. Is that a quick John? We could watch this for a little bit. This is a random one. This is Silent Pain, the true crime documentary. The Amber. The names be killing me, y'all. Guccilar. Fuck.
Sir, is there anything you'd like to say to me before I impose sentence, or any comment with regards to your pre-sentence report? I just searched for words these last 16 months on how to express my sorrow, remorse, and regret. I've been unable to. My wife is a wonderful human being, wonderful mother, daughter, granddaughter. It's so many other things.
What the fuck happened here?
I'm ready to accept responsibility for what I did. There's just no excuse or justification for this brutal and senseless murder. There's none whatsoever. I believe, sir, that you are a danger to society, a danger to the people in this county, in this state. I don't believe you should ever be free, quite frankly.
The fuck did he do? Hey. What? I put her in the butt. Yeah, she licked up the nut. Yeah, I told her to chill. She popping the pill. She sucking on the lip. Lead. Yeah, told her to chill. We can drink to tap. Lead. I got her dance. I fucking I got her dance. I fucking her friends. I take out her friends. Wait. Hey. What? This better be copyright free. Ew, who toes are those? I hate feet.
Highs and lows, joys and challenges. One critical aspect of a successful marriage is knowing your partner intimately, both in terms of their surface level interests and the deeper, more hidden aspects of their personality. But how well do we truly know our partners? Does the person sleeping beside us secretly desire to harm us? This video is a heartbreaking example of the dangers of keeping secrets and having important issues go unaddressed. With that said, let's dive into the case of Amber and Richard Gitchelar. 32-year-old Amber Lynn Gitchelar valued three things above all else: her faith, her family, and helping others. Her commitment to her faith and serving others led her to become a teacher, as she explained in an online statement. "My whole life, it seems, being a teacher is what I wanted to do. I felt as if it were what God was calling me to do. I think it's mainly because I love being around people and I love learning."
Listen, man, teachers deserve it all, bro. I wish teachers get paid more. Without teachers, bro, I'm telling you, like, it's certain teachers in my life that helped me, like, also helped me become the person I am today, bro. Like, shout out one of my favorite teachers of all time, Miss Leach, bro. When I say that's one of the memories I've had, the fucking confidence she had in me, the pride she had in me, like everything, like what a teacher need to be, bro. She excelled. Like she really made me feel seen as a student, bro. And I just, what if I could ever repay Miss Leach back for like the amount of shit she like helped me with, bro? Oh my gosh, that's just. Miss Leach will always have a special place in my heart, bro. I feel like it's always that one teacher that everyone has that's like you will always cherish them no matter what because it's like they really seen you, bro. Like, bro, she made me feel like I could conquer and beat anything I want in the world, bro. And that's just fine. Miss Leach is awesome, bro. Shout out to her.
Amber was a lifelong Michigan resident. She attended Grand Rapids Community College before following in her father's footsteps and completing her studies at Calvin Christian College. Her love for teaching was inspired by her experiences on Hillside Church mission trips, where she saw firsthand how a language barrier disadvantaged some families. Consequently, she decided to make a difference in their lives. She taught English as a second language at a Kentwood Middle School near her home in 2020, and her students affectionately called her Mrs. G. Aside from her teaching career, Amber was also a devoted mother to her two daughters. Whether it was teaching at Kentwood Public Schools or raising her own children, Amber was passionate about positively impacting young lives.
So she was a fire teacher, bro. She probably, all the kids probably love her. Mrs. G! Like, that was probably it.
Gonna give possibly a few people a little bit of time to join here, being a Sunday evening. I would imagine some people are available, so maybe wait just another sec here. I know I am not the face that was expected to be seen quite so soon. Sadly, you are seeing my face again so soon.
Richard Gitchelar, a 36-year-old Michigan resident, has spent his entire life in the Wolverine State. He grew up in a typical household with his father working as a principal at South Christian High School. Richard worked as a landscaper for Tender Lawn Care and was known for his dedication to his work, often going the extra mile for his employers. Those who knew Richard personally said he had a way of persuading people to his point of view. Richard experienced a happy and normal childhood until he suffered multiple concussions as a young teenager that seemed to have lasting effects on his behavior. According to sworn testimony by...
Listen, them concussions nothing to joke with, gang. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I had one concussion, bro. I had to go to physical therapy for months, bro. Like, what the concussions are no joke, bro. And the after effects, like the long-term life effects they have on you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Family members, Richard displayed violent tendencies that caused his family to fear him. He would make threats such as burning down the house, crushing his brother's hamster, cutting his sister with a knife, or leaving her in a field to freeze to death. His sister stated, "He's an angry person, but for a few years there, we thought it was really good. He was on a good medication for mental health issues, and it was almost as if we could breathe a sigh of relief, like maybe we've made it through the worst of it." Despite his troubled past, the family was optimistic about Richard's future as he had found love with Amber DeGraff. Amber and Richard met while she was teaching Spanish at South Christian High School, where Richard's father, George, served as principal. The couple fell in love and eventually became husband and wife. In May 2010, they bought a spacious 3-bedroom, 3-bath home in Kentwood. By November 2020, they had 2 daughters, aged 2 years and 8 months, and were expecting their 3rd child. Amber's sister, Brittany, also lived with them during this time. Although everything initially seemed to be going smoothly in the Gitchelar household, underlying issues had been festering for some time. These issues were exacerbated in October 2019 when the family's Akita attacked a neighbor's child unprovoked, resulting in severe facial injuries. The child went on to fully recover, but the neighbors sued and were granted a $500,000 settlement in February 2020. Around the same time, a burgeoning pandemic and subsequent lockdowns resulted in the Gitchelars spending more time in their house together, which only deepened existing marital tensions. Richard's lack of willingness to assist with household tasks had become a significant source of frustration for Amber. He rarely helped her with the kids or the chores, instead choosing to spend his time on fantasy football, playing video games on his Xbox console, or watching pornography.
Well, listen, ain't nothing wrong with a little masturbate or playing video games or even fantasy football, but listen, you gotta help out with your kids, gang. You out here jacking off and she out here trying to juggle 2 kids plus teach online. Come on, bro.
Amber was firmly opposed to this habit and had
Get your dick out your get your hand out your get your dick out your hand. Get your hand off your dick. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. What the fuck?
become tired of dealing with it, eventually telling her sister, "The porn thing has ruined our marriage." The couple's most recent argument involved a heated exchange over text message after she, once again, observed him watching porn on his cell phone. Despite these concerns, Amber continued to present a happy facade to the outside world. Even
First of all, how you even get caught? Nigga, go to the bathroom or something. Nigga just playing porn out loud. Drawing, bro.
jokingly telling her sister by text that what she really wanted for her upcoming birthday was a new husband. But the truth was that trouble was brewing in the Gitchelar household, and it would ultimately lead to a tragic outcome. It was nearly 3:30 a.m. on Monday, November 16, 2020. It was also 3 days before Amber's 33rd birthday and just 1 week after their latest argument over Richard's porn obsession. The serenity of the early morning hours was suddenly pierced by the sounds of the Gitchelar's 8-month-old baby crying. Typically in this situation, Amber would rush to calm the baby before her crying woke Richard, as she feared making him angry. However, on this occasion, a 911 call was made from the Gitchelar home instead.
County 911, where's your emergency?
My wife she's not breathing. She's not breathing.
What's the address? And how old is your wife?
She's purple.
How old is your wife?
Dead.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Don't hang up. Sir. Are there any kids in the home, or is it just you and her?
No, my daughter's right next to us. She's right here.
No, I need you to take her out of the room. Sir, I know. Listen to me a minute. Do you think she did this on purpose, or was it an accident?
Medical dispatch.
This is Kent County. It started at Med Zero in Kentwood.
Okay. Caller, tell me what happened.
My wife isn't breathing. I think she had a sweatshirt around her neck and she's not breathing. She's dead. She's dead. Dead, babe. What's wrong, babe?
Med 1 Echo.
Med 1 Echo.
All right, we are sending the paramedics to help you now, okay? Need you to stay on the line. I want you to loosen anything that's around her neck and then tell me if she's breathing.
She's not breathing. She's purple. Her eyes are bulged. She's dead.
Okay, do you think she's beyond help?
I do. God.
Paramedics arrived on scene and pronounced Amber dead. Richard explained to the Kentwood police that he slept on the downstairs couch that night because it was too hot in their bedroom. He said he woke up in the middle of the night because their baby was crying. According to Detective Dykegraph, Richard said he waited and waited for Amber to give their daughter her pacifier, but the baby continued to cry, so he went upstairs to check on the baby, and that's when he found Amber dead. Richard claimed that Amber had accidentally strangled herself with a sweater.
Now, who would believe that
Kentwood
shit?
police detectives were immediately suspicious of Richard's account of events, prompting them to investigate further. First, they advised Richard not to leave the state while they gathered evidence to either confirm or disprove his claims. The detectives then contacted Amber's family, friends, and neighbors to arrange interviews. The central question in this matter was obvious. Was Amber's death accidental, or was it a case of murder? Amber's family and friends told the police that Amber essentially had 3 children, her 2 daughters and her husband. Although they didn't have first-hand knowledge of any physical altercations, Amber frequently mentioned arguments, including one instance where she said, "Richard is doing better because he broke his Xbox." Many people noticed that Richard's story about his actions on the night of Amber's death kept changing. 2 of Amber's closest friends recently spoke to Richard and told police he admitted being angry at Amber the night she died for taking too long to wrap things up before bed. They also noted that Richard said the bedroom was hot, which was unlikely since they had never set the thermostat to 78 degrees before. Amber's sister, who had been staying with the couple but was not in the home the night of, said that if Richard did sleep downstairs, it was usually because the couple had a fight and were not on good terms. She added Richard wouldn't have woken to the sound of his 8-month-old baby crying due to his mental health medication and the fact that he just never woke up for the children. That was always left for Amber to do.
Nigga got caught in his lies, bro.
When police searched Amber's car, they discovered several pages of notes, later confirmed to be in Amber's handwriting. It was clear that Amber had been documenting her marital struggles. Her words gave investigators an inside look into the Kitchelar marriage. Amber explained, "I can't talk to him about anything. He controls every conversation we have. If I bring something up, he always says later. If I push, he starts to yell at me very loudly because he knows I shut down." In another entry, she added, "He has no initiative. Richard."
So this nigga doesn't work at all? No, bro.
Doesn't do anything without being asked. His after-work routine is walks in, says hi, takes shower, eats, watches TV, goes on the computer, no conversation, repeat. Amber lists things Richard has never done, such as made us a meal, done laundry, turned on vacuum, picked up dishes or toys, bought gifts, or paid bills. This makes me feel unsupported and downright abused, she says. Perhaps most startling was the revelation that Amber was the victim of...
She was asking for the bare fucking minimum, bro. Nigga never cooked. I just cooked it tonight, bro. Nigga never did dishes. I done dishes today, bro. Nigga never did laundry, bro. That's insane to me, bro. You too grown and big to not do some laundry, bro, or pitch in, bro. If you got kids, bro, it's supposed to be 50-50. Listen, if she cooking, you do the dishes. If she's fucking watching the kids, you could do laundry while she watch the kids, bro. Come on.
of ongoing domestic abuse. She said she had been threatened, beaten, kicked, and punched by Richard.
Yeah.
He'd also thrown a mug at the TV, smashed a number of her cell phones, punched glass shower doors, pounded the counter with a hammer, and punched holes in the wall with his fist. He is dangerous, she said. I have literally thought to myself, am I safe, asleep next to him? Would he ever kill me?
Yes, bro.
Unfortunately,
exactly. 50-50,
detectives were the
bro.
first to learn Amber had been suffering domestic abuse.
Like, everything should be 50-50, bro. Like, I don't care. That old man should do it. No, but woman should do. No, bro. At the end of the day, we all humans, bro. Like, if you think about it, bro, gender is stupid. Gender, like, if you think about it, gender is a social construct, bro. Like, okay, yeah, boy, girl, whatever. Penis, vagina. But that shit really, at the end of the day, shit don't really matter, bro. Like, when you're in a relationship, none of that shit should matter. What should matter is how much you love each other and what you're willing to do. It shouldn't be one person just because they're this gender needs to pay all the bills and do all this, or one gender needs to cook, clean, and be a fucking slave for the other one because they're paying all the bills. No, bro. 50-50. Y'all both pay bills. Y'all both grown. That shit is fucking ridiculous, bro. And I'm not saying you can't, as a man, you shouldn't take care of your person. What I'm saying is, if that's all you see in a man is a bank account or a resource or someone that's supposed to do that, instead of seeing them as your partner and someone you're supposed to love, bro, that's fucked up. Come on. Y'all need to that's why a lot of y'all either single, broken up with, or getting a divorce or your marriage is failing because y'all think a fucking relationship's supposed to be like 80-20 when it's really supposed to be 50-50. Now, if y'all struggling or whatever, or one person is, more financially stable at the moment, okay, cool. But it's like, don't just expect that shit, bro. That's all I'm saying.
After almost 2 months of investigation, the Kent County Medical Examiner concluded that Amber died from asphyxiation by strangulation and could not have possibly done it herself. Further, there were abrasions on her body that were not present in a FaceTime call with her sister just hours earlier. Based on this information, as well as Richard Gitchelar's own account, Amber was strangled just a few feet away from her 8-month-old daughter. Detectives presented their findings along with the medical examiner's report to Kent County Prosecutor Chris Becker, who issued an open murder warrant for Richard Gitchelar on January 8, 2021. The Kentwood Police Department arrested him the following day. Richard was arraigned on January 11, 2021, in a remote hearing.
Your Honor, Mr. Gitchelar was born and raised in West Michigan, educated in West Michigan, employed in West Michigan his entire life. He enjoys the support of his entire family. We recognize the seriousness of the offense, but we believe those conditions would be ample in this case.
Gitchelar, is there anything that you would like to say before the court says bail?
Just know that I will show up for everything that I'm supposed to, and that I'm not a risk, Your Honor.
Richard Gitchelar was.
This nigga strangled his wife, bro. That's what he did, bro. Over some, bro. He low-key need his medicine. This nigga's not safe to the public.
Granted bond set at $2 million.
Damn.
Since prosecutors believed they could not prove premeditation, they charged him with second-degree murder instead of first and intentionally assaulting a pregnant person. On February 21, 2022, after a 12-month delay due to COVID, Richard pleaded guilty to the second-degree murder charge and assault of a pregnant individual, intentionally causing stillbirth or miscarriage. Present at the hearing, Amber's mother, Amy DeGraff, asserted her right to make an impact statement to advocate for what her family believed to be the appropriate punishment for Richard.
We will never know how it survived what happened on November 16, 2020. But we do know indeed that in your courtroom, February 21, Richard Gitchelar has confessed to killing our daughter, Amber, that he did indeed do it intentionally, and he didn't know she was pregnant, and we do consider that baby a life. Our family does. So we just ask, with your experience and your wisdom as a judge, to please see fit the sentence that you're about to give Richard Gitchelar, that would fit the crime of killing her daughter, beloved Amber, and her born child. We please ask that you consider the 2 young children that have been left behind.
Sir, is there anything you'd like to say to me before I impose sentence, or any comment with regards to your pre-sentence?
Nigga, I thought he was gonna start singing. Y'all remember the video where the boy was like, "I'm sorry, Your Honor." Wait. Let me see. Hold up. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck. Y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Hold up. Is it this one? Is it this one? Please tell me this is it.
You know, that's how I wrote a song.
Oh yeah.
Hello there, Your Honor. I wanna say I'm sorry for the things I've done, and I try and be stronger in this life I chose. But I want you to know
he was singing that shit.
Door I close. And Your Honor, I'm sorry.
What?
To my mother, I'm sorry.
Come on.
To the victim, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry, 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 sorry.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That nigga hit them vocals. It's too late to apologize. Niggas wrote the lyrics, bro. That's insane. That's what I'm saying, bro. What you mean? His voice was good. Like the lyrics was funny as shit, low key, but like his singing wasn't bad. And to the victim, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Bro, what did he do though? That's the real question. I just want to know what he did. But what did he do? Let's see. What? Fuck, I can't type chat. You need a charger? I don't know where it's at. Russia.
There's a box at the bottom. I think
No, you're not going to be able to use it.
Huh?
You're not going to be able to use it. You need this box. Yes.
For the laptop?
You can use it, yeah. Well, what did the guy that sang in court? I suppose. I, y'all know what I meant. What the fuck did he do? But what did this man do though? That's the real question. Damn, nigga was sentenced to 17 years in prison. Damn, nigga was they gave this nigga the book. 17. Damn, nigga still got 10 years on his case. Alright, we're gonna get back into this.
Report. I just searched for words these last 16 months on how to express my sorrow, remorse, and regret. I've been unable to.
The boy not dropping. Chill. Don't say that, bro. Listen, he definitely not dropping, bro. I didn't want to give my hopes up, but Amazon posted, bro. I'm like, Amazon posted, like Amazon Music. I'm like, ain't no way he not dropping. The boy lied. He's the boy that cried wolf. Album has not been dropping soon, bro. But make sure y'all sub up, bro. Bro. Niggas, I'm looking on Twitter right now. Niggas said no Drake. Bro, that's drooling, bro. Bro, they need to chill with Trump fucking mugshot, bro. Bro, Drake played too fucking much by not dropping the album, bro. That shit got me tight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas is hurt, bro. Not them putting the OVO symbol for the bet sign, bro. This shit hurt my feelings, bro. The boy definitely not dropping, bro. This shit hurt. The fuck. I was ready. Listen, this is off topic with the video, but I was ready for the. Yeah.
My wife was a wonderful human being, wonderful mother, daughter, granddaughter, and so many other things. I'm ready to accept responsibility for what I did. There's just no excuse or justification for this brutal and
Hit him with the
senseless
book.
murder. There's none whatsoever. I believe, sir, that you are a danger to society, a danger to the people in this county, in this state.
Nigga said,
I don't
he said,
believe
you're a
you should
menace
ever
to
be free,
society.
quite frankly.
Richard was sentenced by Kent County Circuit Court Judge Mark Trusock to a minimum of 33 years to 100 years in prison.
Damn.
Amber's 2 young daughters are now being raised by her sister and are said to be doing well.
That's good.
Afterward, Amber's mother and Richard's father met to exchange heartfelt words.
I'm sorry, George, that I don't know why that happened. It's so senseless. Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss, really.
The tragic story of Amber and Richard Gitchelar serves as a powerful reminder of the
Rest in peace,
devastating
bro.
effects of keeping secrets and unresolved issues in a marriage. It's evident from Amber's writings that she was documenting her experiences with Richard, perhaps as part of an escape plan that never came to fruition. This is why Amber's family has spoken out and wants her story shared. They urge anyone suffering from an abusive relationship in silence to seek help and support
Yes.
before it's too late.
Yes, bro. Please. Listen, I know a lot of y'all females out there like to stay in these toxic ass relationships where men mentally abuse you. It starts with mental abuse, bro. You think just because they mentally abuse you that they won't start putting hands on you, bro? Come on. It starts, I'm telling y'all, if you in a relationship where a nigga is threatening you or making you feel less than the person you are, or he's just belittling you and it's just toxic as fuck, leave, bro. And niggas be like, oh, that's easier said than done. No, nigga, leave. Y'all keep going back to abusive niggas. Even if he's not putting his hands on you, but he's still mentally abusive. He's fucking abusing your mind. And you keep going back to him. What the fuck do you see in him? Shit makes zero sense. You go back to a nigga that don't really fuck with you. He cheated on you. He might have he probably cheated on you. Maybe got some diseases. Don't really give a fuck about you. After y'all get back together, it's gonna be cool maybe for a few weeks. And then after that, niggas gonna keep mentally abusing you again, bro. And then if he's physically abusing you, fucking leave, sis. There's resources for you. Leave. What the fuck you see in this nigga? A rematch? You see a contract, a UFC fight that you about to be at the next bout, nigga? What the fuck? What you trying to make this last 12 rounds? It should only take one round of mental or physical abuse for you to be like, you know what? I need a dip. I'm not trying to get KO'd in this bitch. That's the problem, bro. That's another problem with like, and it also starts from the home too, bro. Because it's like women. I feel like it's a cycle. It's like a woman see her mom going through the shit, so then she gets older, and then subconsciously she thinks it's okay to deal with these type of niggas. No, bro, leave. Break the cycle. Break the fucking cycle. Don't be if you come from a long line of women being abused, break that cycle. And if you see someone getting abused or anything, step out, speak up, or at least go get some hope for them, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Rest in peace to her, bro.
While this story is heartbreaking, it is also a call to action, reminding us of the importance of speaking up and seeking help in difficult times.
Rest in peace. Gone too soon, too young. And she had kids, bro. It's the part that she had fucking kids, bro. That always gets me, bro. That will always hurt me, bro. Cause it's like I'm thinking about the babies, bro. What the babies want to do, bro. Their mom gone and they dad now. Like really think about it, bro. What they gonna do? They got no parents now, cause the dad killed their mom, and then it's like they gotta explain that when they get older. Like you gotta explain that to. It's just heartbreaking. Niggas is lying, bro. Why niggas lying and saying for all the dogs, bro? I'm crying. Niggas talking about they was preparing for their caption list and shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like whoever hyped up the Drake album dropping, bro, they need to be canceled. They need to be real life canceled. But all right, y'all, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna call it a night. I'll try to be on for y'all tomorrow. I love you, boys and girls, because we're not sexist. As always, here's a smooch from me to you. But most importantly, like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell so every time I stream or upload, y'all get that joint. But also share with a friend, bro. Y'all been showing love, bro. We've been growing, bro. A year ago, bro, we barely was touching 100 subs, bro. Now we at 221. Let's go, bro. Clap it up for yourselves. I'm proud of y'all. Without y'all, we can't grow. So let's keep growing the family, all right? And I'll see y'all boys